So are you looking at your financial statements and saying, hey, I got everything all together. I'm ready for a sale. I understand what this whole EBITDA thing is, and I'm ready to go. Well, here's the thing. You're only looking at a small part of that EBITDA. So there is a difference, right? There are some line items that, as you were looking at, that you may be able to pull out and put back in. But here's the thing. The buyer is coming with a different set of eyes, because what they're saying is, once this individual is no longer in their position of ownership, what's going to change? Are there some line items that are going to change? What are the things, or are there expenses or revenue that are going to differ because this person is no longer at the helm? Guys, listen, you have to know that there is a big difference between your P&L and your EBITDA that you see, and then what's also called normalized EBITDA. The normalized EBITDA is going to take into consideration all of those factors and those things that change once you're no longer in ownership of the company. And so here's the thing. You're looking at it and you're saying, I know my P&L is right. My financial statements are correct. I understand and I know my EBITDA. But then a buyer comes in and says, okay, well, based on these line items, this is your actual EBITDA. Well, guys, here's the thing. You're both right. But what really matters is that you have a good, solid understanding of what those line items are. And we're talking about things that are going into your financial statements, like personal expenses that are being run through the business. You as the business owner, what is your current salary, right? Is it above or is it below market? And so these are all things that the buyer is looking at to say, okay, so how do we normalize the EBITDA on this? How do we normalize this financial statement so that I really understand what I'm buying and what I'm getting into? Guys, if you're not in a position to really be able to stand behind your financials and know what that normalization is going to look like for you, then you need to make sure that you give us a call so that we can get your financials in order so that you have a leg to stand on when you're ready to exit your company. I hope that helps you guys. We'll talk soon.